I have never met anyone who does not like a better life. I have never met anyone who prefers suffering instead of enjoyment. I've never met that. And when you are in a political position or you're in a political office, when people complain or highlight something that is happening to them, some challenge, they are saying that so that you can improve that situation so they can continue to live a better life. That's the reason why. But if you are in a public office and you hate criticism, then it's better you should not be in that position, because in the position of a public office, you are going to get a lot of complaints. People are not going to appreciate you many times. So if you have a fragile ego, it's better you should even go with that. But what I see that is happening in our country and in Africa is that when somebody talks about a situation that they are facing or talks about a major obstacle that people in the country are facing, many people don't want to be involved, at least physically, in the issue. They can tweet about it and hashtag it, but they don't want to be involved. When you make that statement out, let's say there's no light now and I'm complaining that there's no light, it gets to a point in our country where you start getting intimidated, either by whoever says he's working with the governor or whoever says working with the power company. They start intimidating you, harassing you, or why do you say this, or this thing you said is an insult. There was one incident where someone in the north criticized the governor, and they actually flogged the person publicly for criticizing the governor. And what we fail to notice is that when our people complain and we intimidate and harass them, what we are doing is we are enabling a bad environment to keep thriving. We're enabling a situation where people live in fear, and the person at the helm of affairs can keep exploiting people. And at the end of the day, this kind of behavior hurts everybody. Because when somebody complains, right, and the thing gets fixed, people live a better life. People have something to go to work for, people have something to look forward to, and people have a productive life. But when we intimidate these people by using thugs or by using death squads or whatever that we use to keep people in bondage, what happens is our society continues to deteriorate. We continually legitimize the evil, the disenfranchisement, the impoverishment that is going on in the country when we intimidate those people. And what I notice is that sometimes those people talk and they realize that nobody is coming to help them, and they realize that the public don't want to be part of it. So guess what happens? It's like I'm the only one complaining about this thing, so they keep quiet. And we all suffer in silence. That is what's happening in Nigeria, in Ethiopia, in all African countries, where people who speak about issues are made to keep quiet.